Okay, Jeremy, Jeeps Unlimited. I have a pretty bad cold right now, so if I sneeze a couple times, I apologize. Listing the bottom side, and then I'll show you the top side of this CJ7. It came off of a 1984 CJ7 tub. We had a lot more higher hopes for this tub. It actually was a really clean Jeep that we parted out. When we got it apart, it definitely showed some rust in some areas. So a grade A tub out of this yard, which means no rust, no dents, no nothing, you're looking at $4,500. Grade B, not going to be any rust. Going to have a little bit of body work, but nothing major. In all accessible areas, it's going to be $3,500. And then when you get into our C's or C minuses, anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500, and those are all ship prices. So this is probably going to be a C, but I will confirm that as we go through it, because this kind of helps me price them as I do these videos. I can see everything on them. So the outside of the tub isn't good, but let me go to the bottom. We're on the bottom side now. As soon as I hit the sun, it's going to flash, I'm sure of it, because it's pretty bright out here. But the channels are actually in good shape from the front firewall all the way back. You start getting a little bit of rot right under this roll bar, which I'll show you on the top side in a minute. These bolts all came out. There were a couple studs that broke off into the tub itself. Trying to see, I think they're on these back corners. Yeah, this one right there, you can see that. A little one sticking out there. And then this guy here broke off as well. You can see that there. And then that's about it there. And then this side again, right underneath that roll bar. So this is kind of the surprise area that we didn't see, which was a bummer because we rarely get really good CJ7 tubs in, but still very workable. But and I have a guy locally, they'd patch it, but it might be cheaper for you to do it depending if you're a body guy or not. Or you can use it as is. I mean, it will bolt down. So that's the bottom of it. The center of it and the under the bed area is solid. The only rust in it on the bottom side is through these channels, which is what secures the frame to the tub. So let me lower it down real quick, and I'll give you a top side view. And I'll get focus here in just a second. 303-666-9020. That's going to be my my phone number if you need for like any questions or comments, concerns, or anything like that. And then as well as you can see our yard, we do just Jeeps here, CJs, Wranglers. We do Grand Cherokees too, but our passion is our Wranglers and CJs. So anyway, back to this guy. So top cowl area, nice and smooth, no dings, dents, anything like that. Windshield area, no rust on it. That's why we had so much high hopes for this thing. It really was clean. A little scaling where the pinch on the windshield frame went, but no cancer, and that could be wire wheeled out pretty easily. Down to the side, it's got a little bit of bubbling coming up right here, and then a little bit more right there. All areas you can get to, and it's starting to see, you can kind of see it bubbling on the other side as well. So I'll get to the floorboard here in a second. It's actually not too bad, but I think the floorboard's actually the worst part of it. The sides are actually pretty good. So this is all nice and clean. This has got a little bit of a crack here in the paint, which made me look on the other side, and it's definitely been patched right there. So it's got a little Bondo in the side right there. They probably had a dent or something in it. Give me 1 second. I gotta put this guy on hold. Jeeps Unlimited, Jeremy, can you please hold? Can you hang on a second for me? Oh. Solicitation call. Unneeded. Quick hang up. But anyway, bubbles a little bit here. These areas kind of at the seam down here. I'll show you those in a second. Corners are good in them. Back area on the channels starting to bubble up a little bit. And then this back area here, and these flares I'll get fully pulled off for you. This side is actually beautiful. Let's see if I can focus a little bit better for you. I know the sun's a little hard on it, but so that's it all good. The rocker's beautiful over here. There's got one little bubble right there starting to come up. It's not through yet, but it is starting to appear. And again, this side, cowl area is all good. Firewall, nice clean, no rust here. Okay, so inside of this thing now. So we knew the scaling on the surface of this. We knew that was probably going to be an issue as we lifted the carpet up when we bought it. But it was the back. So this is still very, well, not super solid actually. Here it's okay. It starts getting pretty thin in here. That's going to need a patch. This is going to need a patch here. This is underneath your roll bar. It actually still has, one of the studs is off on it right now. but all the holes for the roll bar. So you could actually, that roll bar completely covers that area. But if you don't treat it, it's just going to rot out more. So my advisement would do that. And there's another area here, right underneath again the roll bar that wanted to rust out on us. And then the seam on that side is good. This side here is actually better. There's no, just on the top. And then the seam there is starting to split. So you definitely would want to put some epoxy or something to seal that off. I'd probably treat it before I did that. And then coming around to the front, driver's side, pretty thin. I mean, it's definitely got some material there, but I would replace that or thicken it at least. And then the back here, which is the finished pulling here, is that guy there. And that's exactly the same on the other side. So huge bummer, especially when we were going after a $3,500 to $4,500 tub out of it. Spent a lot more on this guy, but we'll still pass on, you know, a decent tub. I mean, you can see it from the outside. It's not all rotted out, the sides aren't. And patch panels and floors are actually, in my opinion, the easiest to do, but some may have a different opinion or approach about that. This looks like it's got a little bit of an impression, but I think that's just from that hitch. It's got a little bit of a hole there on it. And then the back area definitely had a little depression right there and here. But going back here and looking straight wise, nice straight. And then this side here, again, the sun's going to be a little bit in our field of view, but that should do it for you. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, please call me. We ship these fully crated, so no other further damage will happen on them. I don't have a crate to show you right now, but if you look on our website, we show a couple of them fully crated. And then the other cool thing, the fenders on this one were really clean, so is the grill and the hood. So we have those available as of now. We can load this tub up with as many parts that will fit in it as possible, and it will ship. The parts inside will ship for free. We won't charge anything extra for shipping. So it's a good way. If you see prices on our website, do know that everything includes shipping. So if you're bundling parts and we can bundle it all together, you can definitely call us and we'll give you a savings on the parts you see on the website, because we're not having to pay the shipping on them. So anyway, I made this video long enough and I'm out of breath. So give me a call if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks a lot.